Hello, everybody. Yes, it's me, Beverly. Right, just get rid of that. Right, a change to to Satisfactory. I'm starting again. I am now playing on the experimental branch. Um, so experimental grass. There we go. Right, so yeah, and I'm going to cut through skip the intro cutscene, and then I'll get talking once she's stopped bashing her gums at me once we get in. Otherwise, I'll be trying to talk over the top of her. So skip intro. There we go. Resume game. Hello, Dicky
Welcome
Bird.
to Planet Massage 2 ABB, your designated sector in the binary star system of Akicha. I am Ada, also known as Artificial Directory and Assistant, tasked to support pioneers, such as you, in their mission. You are the third of your sector to survive planetfall. Congratulations. Note: objective-based introduction initialized. Welcome to onboarding.
Okay.
First objective: please dismantle.
Right. Yeah, go on, touch it. You know you want to. So, I'm also going to be playing this very differently to how I would play it usually. I shall.
Third objective: please familiarize yourself with the resource scanner to find iron. Note: the acquisition of iron is considered essential in preparation for all future objectives.
Right, that's there. Right, we need to be over here. Alright, wait for that to come over. Okay. Can do it that way, I suppose.
Studying the remains of this creature might shed light on how to defend yourself in the future. I recommend analysis.
It isn't a bad idea to maybe remove a couple of these before we get to where I'm going. If I don't, that's still fine. So the way I usually play is okay. I lost aggro. Is basically go to a particular area, start building in that area alone, and putting everything in that area. And then finding out that, I've also got to deal with coal and all that kind of stuff, and then I'll bring more in, then upgrade, and then come on, there we go. And then it starts to become like a rather disorganized can of spaghetti. Now let's get my bearings again. Yeah, it's over here. So I'm going to try it a different way and try to build up the way I want to go from the beginning. Okay. Try to tackle this one. Come straight to me, yes. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not proud. Right, now, part of this, of course, I'm is to do the iron, so I might as well get this here on the way. I've got my cup of coffee, so I'll be slurping probably.
Fourth objective, build the hub.
If I do, I apologise.
Note, to complete this objective, the resources salvaged from the drop pod will be consumed.
But I won't be building here to begin with. Right. So the way I'm going to do it is I'll have a central hub with satellite hubs, little outposts, lots and lots of outposts. Now the reason why I'm going to do it that way rather than concentrating on one area from the beginning is how quickly you can bring in resources, raw resources, your ores and all that kind of stuff. Now I will be building a big central section up here, but although you might think that I'm contradicting myself, I am going to start off with building one of the small outposts first. Now the reason being is because I need to get through my like the beginning bit, you know, the tutorials, the basic there's copper there, the starting off stuff, the first few tiers and that kind of thing. Now I've aggroed something. There we go. Yes, that 2 of them. Right, you're gonna shoot. There we go. I thought that one was gonna do that. That's fine. Okay, right. I'll pick up a bit. Fruit and stuff, right. Oh, that's not the archway. That's the archway. I almost got lost for a moment. Sure, it's that way, and it's through. You're there. And it's through this way. Now we've got them 2 there. I'm going to just avoid them for the moment. Or try to anyway. Oh, that could have been so much worse. But I ended up outgrowing them anyway. There we go. So it's just over here. Yeah, if you saw my last video, you probably know exactly where I am heading. This area, I built this all out, made a huge structure and all that kind of thing. But this is actually just going to be an outpost, and I'm going to concentrate mostly on getting these limestone mines put in. There's iron here. We pass by the copper, which will supply, because each outpost will have a small supply for the for those other things like the copper and the iron, because you'll be needing them for, well, I'll be needing them for when I'm building things, you know, supplies for to build, you know, the conveyor belts and that kind of thing, but the vast majority of them will go to the central hub. Now, where did you go? There you are. Thank you. That wasn't such a good takedown, was it? I'll get some things later. So yes, so this will be, as I say, an outpost.
This consumable possesses minor healing properties. Further analysis required to establish object scanner identification.
So just for the moment, I will build the hub here, but that'll be moved soon. No, actually, I tell a lie. I'm not going to put it here because I want it near the iron deposit. Well, two of them. And then I'll move it where I am going to be putting the big hub eventually. If that makes sense. If not, well, just see what happens. So we've got two there, and we've also got a limestone here as well. So we've got another critter here somewhere. There you go. Hello. There we go. So we've got iron, we've got limestone, and we've got copper. Now where I want to go is basically in that general direction where there's a lot of land, and there's quite a few mines, etc. there that I could just go and build, but I want to start bringing in a large supply of everything. And I don't want to start building the hub yet because of the simple fact that I don't have all of those nice tiers to play with right now. So I'm going to put the hub here. I will have to tackle, in fact I'll tackle that now, clear this area. There we go. So I'm going to put the hub here. But as I say, I will move it once I can. So just clear off these exclamation mark points. Hello!
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature Manual Craft Bench. Hub Feature Hub Terminal. Fifth
So I'll get these iron ingots done while I'm getting talked to.
Note, the craft bench and hub terminal are essential for progression to the next objective.
So yes, one of the biggest problems is once you start getting resources and tiers, you'll notice quite quickly how your resources do not match your demand. So then you start looking elsewhere. You might use the truck stops or very long conveyor belts, and that has its own issues and all that kind of thing. Because like what I've been doing, a lot of people will start off in a place and they start building and they build huge areas, and then they start producing very, very slowly. You know, the more advanced tech, because you get, say, like one mine or maybe two mines, iron ore mines, and that has to come and you might split it off. Hello. I don't have any berries for you. And then you try to compensate by running much longer lines and all that kind of thing. Right, this one I just need 10 rods. So I'm designing this factory with the idea of it relying on satellites in the beginning, outposts.
Congratulations. You have unlocked Hub Feature Biomass Generator. Hub Feature Personal Storage. Scanner Feature Copper. New equipment, buildings and blueprints, which can be found in the workshop when built, build menu, and craft bench respectively.
Right, so what I need to do now is to get some of that copper. I don't already. Health is okay. So I can just go straight down here. And the copper is just here. There should be another one there. We'll deal with that one. Come on. There we go. Now that's pure just because it's one of those temporary nodes. This one is normal, so that's okay. So we've got 47, so we'll get a bit more ore just while we are here. Take it up to 100. What I wanted to do was to get the mine Mark 1 as quickly as possible. But we'll also have to make the equipment station workshop to do that, because we need the portable miners. 5 more, or thereabouts actually. It'll be 101 copper or 101. So we'll come back over here, or I'll make a ramp there at some point, just make it easier. There we go. Burn this off to make some copper. And then make 50 wire, and then we can get that hub upgrade, which is the most important thing, to get sufficiently advanced to get those important buildings, the production buildings. Now, of course, doing it this way, it's going to mean it'll cost more resources, because I'm going to be spanning things out quite a lot, but that's okay, because once we get the basics done here, then we can start getting the supplies of concrete and plates and all that kind of thing. So turn that into, well, I'll just bang all of those into wire for now. Of course, I also have to be aware of the possibility that all of the ores, different types of ores, may be needed at some point in the future. Say, like with steel, you use the coal and the iron ore. Need some rods and plates. Okay. So I also want to make sure that I do bring in raw resources as well. Also means that if I need to, I can just set up a second or third smelting farm or whatever at the hub. Congratulations, you have unlocked scanner, stone, new buildings and blueprints which can be found in the build menu. Yeah, sometimes it does that. Okay, so we'll need limestone. Just there. And reinforced plate. 2 of them, which isn't such a problem to make yourself manually. Sorry about that. I nearly choked on my coffee. Get 50 limestone and that'll be grand. And we've got our little prefab there, yes. Area under construction. Actually, I quite like it. I quite like that. Looks so small. So, turn that into concrete, 16. So now we need 2. So if you look in here, we need 48 screws. We need 8 plates. There we go. And then I need 75, so I need some more plates. And of course we need 10 cable, which we can do. Right, 10 cable. There we go, get some more of that iron. Again, we'll just do it manually. It's going to require a bit. I could put down a portable miner, but I'll just let that do its thing. I'll get 150 iron ore, go and smelt this down, make some plates, see what that leaves us with. Another 50. There's the moon. Come out to play. If you're wondering, the new intro, or well, if you watch my other intros, you probably recognise Bev there. Yeah, that is Kabada Beverly Hunter, yours truly. Well, it's not really, it's similarly of appearance, shall we say. But yeah, that's my own animation work. As I say, in case you were interested. Right, 150, burn through this. And make 75 plates. Doing things manually is faster than using a production line, but you've got to do it. You can't just set it away and go and do something else. So there's a trade-off. But stuff like this, it's easy enough just to, and quick, so it's to get yourself up the hub upgrades. And 55 plate, just need another 20. And there we go, 75 plates. Stick them in and send them up, and then we'll get the little lift thing, whatever you call it, pod, working for us. So there we go. That and concrete, there we go.
Congratulations! You have unlocked new buildings and blueprints, which can be found in the build menu and craft bench respectively.
Now we'll get this one, which one, the miner there, that's the important one. So we need 20, we need cable. Now we can get access to the smelter, but we can't get access to the miner yet. This is what this one is for. So I shall put the equipment there. We need 4 more rods. Because we need that for when we build a portable miner. Or 4, 6, 8. I'll just pick up. That's fine. And we'll also have to build a normal craft bench as well, because I'll be moving this over to the hub once we've got to that point. Now I'll make 8. 9 additional rods, okay. Equipment workbench, and you can go there. Out the way, can I just get it lifted very slightly? Basically, I'm just trying to avoid having the grass clipping through the bottom of it. That's the only reason why I did it like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start looking at the portable miners. So I need, I'm going to right click that, and I'm going to put 2 on there. So we've got that, so we need 8 cable. There we go. Because I'm going to put them there, get them going, but I'm going to pick them up and use them as part of the recipe to make the miners once we got this section done. Now, I noticed there was a little bug, though you can't see it here now, because at some point you get an extra hand. I think they must have fixed it, because what happened was you picked up the miner and it would duplicate. It was a duplicate, a dupe bug exploit. So if you had your 2 hands open, you put it in your left hand, deploy it, and then picked it up, it would duplicate. No, when you placed it down, it would duplicate, but it doesn't work at the moment, probably because I haven't got that second slot open yet. Either way, it's like, possibly maybe use it. I don't know. I'm not really that bothered whether I do or not. They're easy enough to make. So let them do its thing. I want to get one over there. So I'll make some more, just a little bit more cable. And then I'll do the same. I'll make another 4. 2 there and 2 at the copper. 1, 2. I will go back to that other place, the one with the big fiery death dog thing, and clear that area because I want to get stuff from there as well. But not just yet. I'm quite happy here for the moment. But we will have to get stuff there because just up here at the top there is the coal mine, and that's going to be in much use soon. There we go. And there we go. So I'll go down here and just there and get the copper mined just while we're waiting for me to get that milestone done. There is one of those red things up there which isn't part of the game yet. It's a work in progress. Let them do its thing. Great thing about them is they don't actually need fuel. That slug up there is protected by that gas cloud, so I'm not going to touch that. I'll leave you there until I actually need it. Grab all. Grab all. I could put down a smelter, but I'm not going to yet until I put down foundations, which I'm not going to do yet. So we're looking for 100 plate. There's a few other things which I have changed my methods, such as some use of splitters and that kind of thing, but I'll get onto that when I actually get to it. Of course, where I'm going to be putting the hub isn't going to be the center of the map. That's fine. I will be putting a second hub much later on, but for now it will be the hub. Right, so we need 100 plate. We almost have 100. It's 60, need 40 more. 30, 20, 10. There we go. And we need 75 rods. So I'm just going to convert all of that into rods for now. And then sort that, make it a bit neater. Drop them in there and drop them in there. Sort that again. So we need 20 cable. There we go, and we need over here. Clear them out. And just convert this all into bags of cement. Well, concrete, it's not, well, I suppose, yeah, okay. There we go. And drop that in there, sort that, and upgrade the hub.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature, Additional Biomass Generator. New buildings, which can be found in the Build menu.
Thank you.
9th objective, Hub Upgrade, Molecular Analysis.
Right, so I'll get some of these because I want to get some foundations down. For this outpost. Right, so I'll have to stop saying so. Right, we've got enough there, so I said I was going to stop saying so. I'll let them fill up first. I'll grab that and them two. I need to get some copper. So far I haven't even touched anything to do with the biomass or leaves or anything like that. But I will be very soon. Oh. That was very silly of me walking around without my little zipper zapper. My Xeno zapper. That was very silly of me.
This consumable possesses minor healing properties. Further analysis required to establish object scanner identification.
Right. I'll grab some health in a moment. Right. Grab that. Grab that. And where did you come from? Okay. I didn't see you there before. Okay. Maybe I just didn't see it, or is there a little bit of wandering going on? Be interesting if they do. To be honest, it's one of those things that's puzzled me about this game. There is a survival aspect to the game, but in my humble opinion, And please comment whether in the comment section, I suppose, uh, if you think, well, whatever your opinion is, that it's not, so far the game hasn't really had a survival aspect to it. Not like, say, like Ark, Survival Evolve, or any of the other ones where you've got creatures roaming around. They tend to stay in their own, basically guarding the resource nodes, and that's about it. Unless, of course, you move into the really bad areas, and then you've got spiders and who'll try to eat you and wander around, and yeah. So I don't know if that's going to change. If they will actually start making things wander around a little bit more, maybe stay to zones rather than pinned down in one particular location. If that makes sense, I don't know. Now, if that were the case, then you would imagine that they would have some kind of turret system, which they don't. So it's a puzzler to try to work out which way they are going to go with the creature, player versus environment kind of thing. I also really hope that they don't change it so it's a PvP, or I'll rephrase that they change it to a PvP. It's fine if they go, well, you can have the option to make it a PvP or just have it PvE. That's great. But at the moment, I think we've got a great balance, but it'll be interesting to see if they change that. As, I don't know, the player base may start, or a percentage of the player base might go, can you make a PvP? There's that big space manta or whatever you call it. I still think it looks like a moth. And yes, if you didn't know, you can fly on it. You can step on its back and fly around. I haven't done it myself. I could have, it's just I was busy doing other stuff. Right, so we need 100, so we need some more iron. Just get this done. But we shall get some miners in now. Power. I can make biomass wood, which I will do. So, what do we need for some miners? Right, there's one. I need two. I need three. I need four. So I need some rods. There we go. Now we've got that storage container. I shall put that in the queue as well. So we need some more. We need some plates. We also have to have some cable and concrete and stuff like that, but we'll sort that out. Try to get the power there. There we go. So grab these, pick them up. Right, so I'll stick that on quick power 5. bar 6. Them are already in by default, which is good, so now we can get that here. Of course these won't be powered yet, but that's fine. Now I'm going to put that one there, and that one about there. There we go. Now temporarily I'm going to put that there and that there. And there. Now we'll need to get some cables, and I'm going to put some temporary cables in. Right, so I will have like a power bus. Right, I need cable, which will feed these. There we go, because I will need some wire as well. So that's to there, that's to there, and then I'll put you there, you there, and you there. Alright, I'll get that going, so I'll pick up some leaves. There are some more iron.
Initial scans reveal coloring properties in the flower petals. Further analysis required.
There are two more iron mines just over here, just over that ridge there. So them will be brought in into this outpost. This is one of the reasons why I like this area. And because I like the whole idea of building out that crater thing. Alright, compact this down to biomass. And then power up those jennies, the generators. How are we doing for 47 minutes? Okay, that's fine. Right, so just split those in half. So I can put that in there, and that in there. That will set them off. So now I can get this going. Yeah. So pick that up, and then put that one down here. Point that kind of like towards here, and then another storage. Right, I need iron plate. I'm not smelting right now, but that's fine, because I can do it quicker myself. Right. So I need some plate, I need some rods. I've got enough concrete. And I've got a portable miner as well, so that's fine. Oh, I need plates, sorry. I need extra plates for the conveyor belt. There we go. I know I probably had enough anyway, but I want to make sure I've got plenty. So you can be brought over to here, and then that goes into there. There we go. Alright, so we've got everything still. How's plates? 33 plates. We need yeah, that's fine. So I'll get another miner here in the same situation, except of course I need to get the cable over. So that'll probably mean a bit more wire, a bit more cable, but we can do that. Oh, right, I'm gonna bin them for now. I should have put them in the little storage box. Bin that for now. There we go, and another temporary storage container. There we go. And put that here. Now you probably noticed that I don't feed directly into a piece of machinery from the generator. That is intentional. Because if you start doing that, you will quickly run out of attachment points. There we go. So now that'll go. Let's check our consumption. We've got 20 megawatt headroom. So there we go. Now I will start. Got 51 minutes, right? So I will start to build this area out with foundations, then put some make it into an actual outpost, so we can bring stuff in, start really stacking the supplies up, and then start working towards the central hub, as well as getting that next milestone done. So, right. I will craft these. So what I will also be, and I'm saying so, I don't like starting a sentence with so. No, no, you can't make me. Yes, what I need to do is to, as I say, is to get that the foundations down, get an outpost built, get it all set out. But what I'll need to do is quite quickly work towards getting the conveyor belt stacker. That's very important, just so you can have a stacked conveyor belt from the outpost to the hub. So it makes it a lot easier to manage, rather than having wide highways or motorways of conveyor belts. Makes it a lot neater as well. No, to be honest, what I do like to do as well is have a conveyor belt that I can use as a travelator, you know, like at the airports, that you can stand on at its edge, you whizzing around. I do find that quite fun. It's like a roller coaster. But that's just me. Right, sort that lot out. 19, okay. Concrete. But what I also said was earlier is I'm not going to convert all of this into ingots or concrete or whatever, because I need to bring in both, which is fine for the iron ore, because I've got 2 here and I've got 2 resources here, so that's going to be 4 resource points coming in, so I can use 3 of them to burn into ingots, and then I could take the ingots all the way over there to where the hub's going to be, or pardon the pun, or I could convert them into the basic components, which will be the plates, rods here as well. There's a couple of ways you could do that. I'd probably do all four actually, or ingots, rods, and plate, possibly. Though to be honest, I think it'll probably be better if I just bring in the bring in solely ingots and ore. That's what I'll probably do into the hub. That way I'm not going to run out quickly. Because if I make them all, turn it all into plates and rods, and then go, well, actually I need a lot more rods, then I'll have to come back and modify everything and that kind of thing. So yeah, I'll do it that way. Right, how are we doing for time? 55 minutes. Right. I'll get that wire done. I might as well get that upgrade 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 done. Need 500. So nearly there, nearly there. Another 100 wire. I don't need cable. There we go. Right, so 150 rods. That's quick. That'll be quick enough to do. And then get 150 plate, which shouldn't be that difficult now that I've got the storage container there getting filled up with iron ore. So 40, 30, 20, 10, and there we go. Just sort that. There we go. I'll go pick some more ore up in a moment. Right, I'll use that 14 up, and then that will give us space for the no, okay, I'll bin you first then. There we go. So I've got 59, so looking for 91 plate. And I've still got two miners there, portable miners, which I will use on those two other iron resources just over the hill. Almost there, and then I can make that plate. Getting there, almost. 101, there we go. That's more than what I needed actually, but see, I need a couple of plate extra anyway. I know I've not enough space. I will bin you. And I'll just burn this, all of that into plate, and there we go. There. Sort that out and then upgrade. And then here it comes.
You have unlocked Hub Feature, Molecular Analysis Machine, also known as the MAM. Building, Biomass Burner. Building, Space Elevator. Equipment, Object Scanner. Equipment, Beacon. Additional hand equipment slot. Motivational message. Congratulations, you succeeded in every provided task. On behalf of Fixit Incorporated, I thank you for your current and future service.
Right.
Additional knowledge. The hub terminal has been converted to give access to milestones there to ensure you progress along Fixit-approved protocols.
Thank you, ma'am.
Additionally, the MAM provides the opportunity to send samples of xenobiology and other materials I deem relevant to R&D in exchange for appropriate rewards. Note: future developments should be aimed at constructing the space elevator and thus initiating project assembly. Good luck.
Yay! Right. That's another one, the conveyor lift. Them are very useful. Very useful indeed. Now, to be honest, I don't use these. I haven't yet used them. I call it we trying to erring on the side of realism. If you want, whatever. Just I don't particularly want to. Not in this game, and the way that I play. But that's just the way I play. Anyway, that's a good time to conclude this episode. We've got basic resources being mined. Though, of course, I need, as I say, I'm going to get this decked out. I'm going to get those other two miners placed over there, just over that ridge line there. Get the iron ore into this outpost. Get the way I'll be doing it is I'm going to get a lot of storage boxes. Once I get the big industrial ones, that'll be great. But store up ore and ingots, but also have a place which I'll be using to make a local cache of resources. So if I come over near here and I need something such as, like, screws or something to make something, I can come over and grab it. But the only thing that I'll be exporting from here into the hub will be the ore and ingots, or the raw limestone and the concrete, bags of concrete, that kind of thing. So it'll be all processed at the hub with regional little caches. That's the way I'm going to be doing it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please leave comments in the comment section on the video if you wish. That would be absolutely fantastic. Please like if you like my content, subscribe if you wish, click on the notification bell if you want to be notified when I put more content online. Until next time, folks, thank you for watching. This is Commander Beverly Hunter signing off. Bye, folks.